Welcome to your practice today. We'll begin lying on our back. So let's start straight away coming onto our backs. So make yourself comfortable as you begin to find yourself lying on your back, either choosing to have the knees bent or perhaps placing the soles of the feet together, or another one, letting the legs be long, relaxing the feet. So let yourself find a comfortable position to begin your practice. Settling the body, relaxing into all of the muscles, relaxing shoulders, your facial muscles, maybe taking a swallow. Allowing yourself to step away from the outside world, pressing pause, and take a moment here to tune in. Just taking a moment to allow yourself to turn inwards, scanning into your body. Noticing how the body feels, how the mind feels. Connecting to the breath, so allow yourself to become aware of your breath, feeling into the breath. Allowing the breath to expand with each inhalation, and with each exhalation softening the body a little deeper. Deepening into each breath now, slower, nourishing, fuller breaths in and out through the nose. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. And if the legs are long, bring the knees to bent and the soles of the feet on the mat. We're taking the left ankle, placing on the right thigh. So here we're beginning to make rugby ball type shapes with the ankle. A nice movement to begin, movements. So allow the ankle to move, the left ankle is moving and taking those shapes with the toes, feeling into the movement and change the direction. Allow yourself to take those rugby ball shapes with the left toes the other way now. And taking another one, and releasing the left foot. Come down with the left foot. Swap sides, right ankle to left thigh. And here, same movement with this ankle. Allowing the ankle to move into your rugby ball shapes. Feeling into any clicks or cracks, hearing them. And then go the other way. Same in this direction, keeping the shape, movement stays soft and gentle. And another one. Release the foot. Tilting knees, allow the knees to move. Let the hips move. Beginning your movements. This practice is more of a slower, gentle practice to begin with. It's allowing the joints to move. Feeling into the body as you let the hips and the knees. And we're coming back through to center. So come back through to center, beginning to turn the neck gently from side to side, releasing through the neck. Maybe you have the eyes closed, turning from side to side, slowly through the neck. And coming through center. Arms down by the side, take them up, sweep them, inhale, up and back, and release them back down by the side on your exhale. Keep going, inhale, reaches them up and back, and exhale, back down slowly with the breath. One more, inhale, sweep, and exhale, release it down. Taking knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze, a hug, and maybe then rocking from side to side. Rock and massage into your back body. Release and rock from side to side. Take a moment to just let that movement happen. Let the muscles be massaged. And then coming through to center, staying on the back, release the feet back down. We'll take the legs up one at a time. So we're taking the left leg up, extending it up, pressing out through the heel. Feel the stretch into the back of the leg, and then we're lowering it down and lifting up 3 times. Press out through the heel, release it down slowly with control, with the breath. Inhale. Up, exhale, bringing it back down, release down with the breath. Inhale, and go with your breath, so moving the leg with the inhale and the exhale. So we've got one more on this side. Inhale, and we exhale, bring it all the way and touch that leg down. So you can either keep the left leg long, keeping the left muscles of the leg engaged, left foot flexed, or taking that leg back to bent. Take the right up, so same on this side. Press out through the heel, releasing with the exhalation. Inhale back up, and exhale. Inhale. One more on this side with your breath. Slowly, slow, deeper breaths. Finishing off, releasing. Exhale the leg down. And slide that foot in. Taking the left leg back up, beginning now to make circular movements with the leg. So beginning to take it one way, first, and the other way. Change the direction, other way now. Feeling into the hip, the left hip. How does it feel? Take it once more in this direction. And bring the leg back through to center to allow the heel to press back out. And we're lowering all the way back down. And take it to the other side. Right leg raises up. Circular movements with this leg now. And choose, if the hip feels really tight, maybe you only take smaller movements, and that's absolutely fine. Or if you've got more space in this hip, you can take the movement a bit wider. So just feel into your body when you're doing this, change the direction. It's always going with how your body feels when you're practicing this class. And taking another one, and bring through to center and lower, exhale to lower, releasing all the way and lowering back down. Bring that foot back in. Let's take our bicycle action through both legs. So cycling as if you're on your bicycle, pedaling out through those feet. Bring some movement into both legs, warming up the muscles of both legs now, warming up into your lower abdominal muscles as well. The further you move the knees away from the chest, the deeper you'll feel this in your lower abdominal. So be mindful of your lower back And a little bit more pedaling, keep going, warming those legs. And we'll bring the feet, release both back down. Taking the left leg long, dynamic left leg, right knee, we're hugging the right knee in. So squeezing the right knee in, pressing on the abdomen on this side. So these movements all help with your digestive system. So we allow ourselves to stay for a moment, breathing in and out. Releasing the right leg, take the left knee, hug it in. Flex into the right foot, stay on this side, massaging into the left side of the abdomen, pressing the thigh into the belly, relaxing the shoulders, taking another breath here, and then allow the other knee to come back in once more. So now press down. We're pressing both thighs into the abdomen. As you inhale, let the belly expand, feel the pressure. As you exhale, release the navel down towards the spine. Once more, inhale. Pressing the belly towards the thighs, thighs press to the belly. And exhale, release. Release that movement, let go. So let's now take a twist. So we're taking the arms out at shoulder height, drawing the knees back into the chest, and letting yourself move here with more of a happy baby twist. So letting the left knee come out first, letting the right leg then follow. We're leaving a gap. We're twisting to the left for a moment. Inhale, draw the right leg up and then the left. Release the right first and the left, and you're twisting out to the right. So letting this movement happen. Imagining a baby on the floor. They just let themselves roll from side to side. So let yourself come into the movement, not worrying too much. Twisting into the spine, letting the back of the head move, enjoying this movement. Rolling from side to side. Come through to center. As you come through to center, squeeze those knees back in once more. And we'll rock and roll up to seated. So let's take the hands to the back of the thighs, rock up and rock back. So allow yourself to rock up and down the spine. Keep going or stay up and seated if you've had enough of those. Taking just one more. And then let's come on up to seated. So once we're up to seated, we'll start first in a cross-legged. Now, if you've got 2 bricks, grab hold of your bricks. If you want to sit on one, taking a seat and allowing those hips to be higher than the knees. Coming to a comfortable seat, rooting down through both sit bones. And the first one here is rope pulling. So we're taking the left hand up, making a fist, really tense into, use the muscles in the left arm and also the muscles in the upper back of the left side. So imaginary rope, gaze at the hand, pull your imaginary rope strong in the arm and pull all the way down towards the left leg. Take it back up. This with the hand, follow the hand with the eyes, pull it down all the way down to your leg. Take it slow, take it back up. Pull that rope, pull all the way. And once you're down, shake out through the wrists, release, and the arm slightly. Let the left hand rest, right hand comes up, make your fists, imaginary rope on this side, pulling strong in the right arm all the way brings the rope down to the leg. 2 more on this side. Fist first and then follow the hand. Keep gazing at the hand as you pull all the way down to the leg. Gaze back up, arm up, strong in the arm. Muscles are engaged as you pull, pull, pull. And releasing, shake out through the wrist. So we're coming to a wide leg now. So take your stance with a V shape with the legs. We're twisting to begin with. So this is where, if you've got bricks, don't worry if you don't, I'll give you another option. So it's very handy to have bricks for some height, so we can sit taller and we're not slouching into the lower back. So we place the bricks to where we can touch them as we're going to twist. So you see, I don't have to. If anyone's got long arms, you can touch the toes, but again, be mindful that you're not dumping into the lower back. So beginning to, and if you haven't got bricks, just touch the leg. Don't force yourself to reach the toes. So to begin with, arms wide, inhale. We're taking the right hand to the left brick or leg and reaching the left arm back, gazing back, twisting. Inhale through center, exhale, swap sides, left hand to the brick, right arm reaches back, gaze back, inhale, center. So we go with our flow, swap sides, exhale, inhale, and we exhale to twist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more on each side. Exhaling as you twist. Go at your pace. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through center. And we're taking those bricks, if you've got them, pop them out to one side. Staying with the legs as they are. If they feel too wide, bring them in slightly. Make a fist with both hands, clasping the fingers, coming into our stirring the pot. We're straightening out through the arms, reaching over the right toes, sweeping it across to the left toes and pulling back slightly. Inhale, same direction, sweep. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale. So really reach straight arms, sweep across and back to the chest. Change direction. Reach over the left toes and right. Left toes and to the right. Keep going, reach. And pull back slightly, once more, stirring. And then come back. Bring the legs together. Last in this sequence. This one is your rowing. So if the back of the legs feel tight, take a little bend into the knees. Grab hold of your imaginary oars. And to begin with, we're reaching forward on an inhale. Reach to the toes and then pull back, strong to pull back along the legs, lean back. Inhale, reach forwards. Exhale, draw back. Keep going. Inhale and you exhale. Couple more. Inhale forwards, reach. Exhale, pull back. Last one, reaching on your inhale and your exhaling, drawing back. Give those legs a shake out after. And coming now to hands and knees. So take it onto all fours. Find your all fours. And here we'll just move through a couple of cat-cows to begin with. So spreading through the fingers, allow the belly to release down. Gaze forward, lift through the tailbone. Exhale, round into the spine, tucking tailbone. One more. Inhale forwards, release the belly, gaze forwards. And exhale, feel yourself rounding. Hold here for a moment with the rounded spine. Engage into the lower abdominal muscles, breathing as you do this, rounding, releasing the head. And then come and sit onto the heels. So tuck the toes, sit onto the heels, and make sure your little toes are tucked under. If this feels too much, have the hands down. Sometimes that can feel really intense into our feet. So just allow yourself to stretch into the soles of the feet. Letting go of the weight of the glutes onto the heels. And then we're going to take a sequence here, variation of a sun salutation. We take the arms wide, come onto knees, even, arms overhead, palms together, and draw the hands to the chest. Option to back bend, squeeze glutes, slight back bend, lift the chest, look up, come forwards, hands come down, back to all fours. We take our cat-cows, so beginning cow, and then your cat. Inhale, we're arching to the lower back for our cow, and exhale, we round for our cat. Come back to your neutral spine, taking puppy, pad hands forward, keep hips over knees, and the forehead releases. If it doesn't release, use a brick or a block to let the forehead rest down. Allowing the shoulders to widen, the chest to open. When you next inhale back up to all fours. Inhale, arms reach back up, back to kneeling, palms together, down through the center line with the hands. Take a seat, heels release down to the heels. Going again, same sequence. Inhale, arms down to the chest. Taking a back bend. If you're taking a back bend, squeeze glutes together. Lift through the chest. Release to hands. Come down. Taking your two cat-cows, so go with the breath. Inhale and exhale. Allowing the breath to move you. Coming back to your neutral spine, taking your puppy, hands reach forward, forehead comes down. Taking one more breath in your puppy. Back to your hands, all fours, tuck toes, arms reach up overhead, lengthen the spine, hands come down, take your seat back onto your heels. One more round, inhale, reach, hands to your chest, back bend, glutes squeeze together, lift through the chest, open the chest, and back to kneeling with the hands come down, all fours. Couple of cat-cows, release the belly and round through the spine, exhale. One more with your breath, inhale and exhale, feel into the spine. Come to your puppy, hands forward and forehead releases. Take a nice deep breath here. Coming back to hands, tucking toes. Inhale, engage thigh muscles. Reach arms overhead and down through the center line to sit back down onto heels. Taking a pause here, maybe closing eyes. Taking another inhale and another exhale. Okay, let's here release the hands. We're coming into our forward bend, so release the feet, lift up through the knees and take your forward bend at the back of the mat. Release the head. Take hold of opposite elbows and here let yourself sway from side to side. Swaying movements, release through the arms, the head, the neck. And then just change the cross of how you're holding, the unhabitual way of how you're holding your elbows and swaying once more. Enjoy your sway. Release the arms, come into a deeper forward fold. Maybe take hold of the back of the legs. See if you can fold in a little deeper. One more breath. And come up, stand, arms come wide. Inhale, hands overhead and down through the center line. So before we come into a sequence, a standing sequence, let's just allow ourselves to come into a rebounding movement. So we're letting the heels come up and down. This is so good to rehydrate the body, bouncing on the heels. Allow the movement to happen. Keep going. And then releasing the movement. So if you've got bricks, have them one at either end or just have one to hand. So to begin with, we're going to start with a jump. If anyone's got anything going on with the knees, the ankles, the hips, don't jump. Just come to a wide leg. So if you're jumping, have your fingertips together at your throat, and then we're going to inhale and come into a star jump. Inhale, star jump. Spread through the fingers, and your feet are parallel to begin with. So in our star, and then we're going to turn. So let's start with our movements. We're turning the right toes to face the top of the mat, or the back of the mat, whichever way you're on your mat. As we reach out through the fingers, the back foot is at a slight diagonal. We're coming into our triangle pose. Here, we want to reach through the front fingers, so reaching through the right fingers, reach first. Let the hand come down to the shin and reach up with the left fingers. So here, just stay looking out to the side, pressing the hand into the shin and the shin into the hand, and feeling equal weight into both feet. So both legs are straight, reaching through the left fingers, left glute is engaged, staying in your triangle, staying with the pose. How does this feel? Stay for another breath. Inhale, come back up with the arms. Take a bend into the front knee into warrior two. So if you need to adjust, adjusting, always adjusting. Settle back into the feet, wide across the chest. Gaze into the right fingers, beyond the right fingers. Feel the pelvis descending down, relaxing into the shoulders, holding the pose. Inviting in strength and courage into your warrior two. Take a extended pose now. So forearm, front forearm comes to the front thigh. Reach the left arm up and over. Begin to stretch into the left side of the body. Keep the front knee bent. Pressing the forearm into the thigh and the thigh into the forearm. Reach through the left fingers, feel the stretch all the way down the left side to the back, the heel. Hold and feel, breathe here, keeping the chest open. Inhale, come out. Shift the back foot forward slightly. We're taking now half moon. So if you've got a brick, use a brick. Shift the brick beyond the front toes, just slightly out to the right. And have space for the shoulders. So further you go, the further the space for the shoulders. Shift the weight into the front leg. The back leg is lifted. Maybe you take the top arm up. Hold here. Flex into the lifted foot. Holding strong in the standing leg. So staying in the pose, breathing. Taking another breath, just as you are. And then slowly, lower out. Lower the back foot, come out. Come back up, turn the toes so you're parallel, wide-legged. Hands come to hips, let's fold it down. Fold down, hinge at the hips. Slide hands down to the ankles and come into your wide-legged forward fold here. Release the hands maybe under the head. Come to your neutral spine. Take the hands back to the ankles. Slide the hands up, flat back as you come all the way back up to stand. Heel toe those feet in, and we're back to standing tall. Take a moment in your Tadasana, feet hip width apart, chest is open, arms relax. Engage into the thighs, keeping yourself in a strong standing position. Take another breath. And we'll do all of that on the other side. So, if you're jumping, jump. If you're not, that's fine. Just come to your wide leg, feet parallel. Fingertips touching at your throat. When you're ready, inhale, jump, star jump. And then let's go to the other side. So we're turning the left toes. Triangle pose, adjust the back foot, adjust before you come into the shave. Reach forward with the left fingers, reach, reach, reach. Release the left hand to the shin. Reach up with the right hand, stay with the gaze out to the side. Reaching through the top fingers, engaging into the right glute. Pressing the shin into the hand into the shin. Feeling into the feet, equal weight into both feet. One more on this side. Inhale, come up. Take a bend into the front knee. Again, adjust if you feel like you need a slightly wider stance for your warrior two. Take the wider stance. Allow for the pelvis to descend. Keep the torso over the hips. Take your gaze beyond the left fingers. Relax shoulders. Come into stillness. Breathe into your warrior two on this side. Taking it now into our extended side angle, bending the forearm down to front thigh. Reach right arm up and over, reach. Keeping the chest open. Feel the stretch from the top fingers all the way down to the back heel. Pressing forearm into thigh, thigh into forearm. One more on this side. Inhale, arms come back up, taking that back foot forward slightly, and we're taking our half moon on this side. If you've got your brick, if you don't, fingertips come down. Brick comes beyond the front toes to the left slightly. Take the space for the shoulder on this side. Lift up the back leg. Reach up through the top arm. Really strong in the lifted leg, flex into the foot. And strong in your standing leg on this side. Hold if you can. If you come out, just let yourself come back in, shifting the weight back into the front foot and reaching the back leg back up. Don't worry if you wobble. And one more breath. Come out slowly, rebending the front knee. Let the back leg come down. We're back into our wide-legged. I quite like to bring the heels to the edge of my mat so I know I'm in line. This time take the hands behind the back, open the chest. We'll fold here. Come forwards. Hands are coming up and overhead. And folding here. Release the head, the neck, arms, reach, stretching into the shoulders. Slightly shift the weight into the balls of the feet. Thighs are engaged, thighs pressing back slightly. Release the hands down. And then we're going to come up. Hands come back to your ankles, slide them up the legs. Come up with your flat back. Back to standing, heel toe, feet back in. And let's give arms, legs a good shake out. Shake, shake, shake. Releasing the muscles off the bones. Shake the toes. And then let's come to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Fold it forwards. Forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. And this time as you fold it forward, take the feet a bit wider, and we're going to come toes, big toes turning out, come into a squat here. So sit the bottom down. If that's not good for you, come up higher, hands onto your thighs, that's fine. So take your squat of choice. If you're down, lower, pressing the palms together. And we'll take a twist here. Left fingers come down to the left side, and right arm reaches back. Gazing back for a moment. Come back through center, swap sides, right fingertips out to the right and reach up, twisting, left arm reaches back. Come back through to center for one more breath. And hands down, sit it down, release the bottom, come to your seat. And if you've got a strap or a belt, or maybe you don't need it, you might not need it for this one. So let's come to a seat. So I quite like to sit on my legs for this one. Knees are bent, but you can come to cross-legged. And let's begin this one. So left hand holds the strap. Just let the left hand rest down for a moment. We'll take this one through stages. Reach up with the right arm, then take it out to the side. So really want to reach it out. I'm going to turn around. So as you reach up through the right arm, take this one slowly. We're making space between the shoulder blade and the spine. Bring that arm back, sweep it back to where it can come to. We bend the elbow. The back of the hand comes to the back. Can you take that hand up the back? Take the left arm up with the strap. Reach again, reach, make space. It's all about making space. Bending the left elbow. Release the strap down the back. If you need to hold on to the strap, take hold of the strap with the other hand behind the back, and then you're pulling the strap apart. So we're opening into the left armpit here. Maybe close down the eyes. Pulling the strap apart. Keeping the left armpit open, keeping the left upper arm towards the left ear. And then we're coming out. So release out of there. And we'll swap sides. So I'm going to take the strap into my right hand, take my left arm out, reach again, make space between the shoulder blade and the spine, sweep the arm back behind me, bend the elbow, take the back of the hand to the back, the upper back. Right arm reaches up, reach and lengthen, make space, release, bend the elbow and let the left hand find the strap. Maybe your fingers hold each other though, so if you can clasp with the hands, clasp with the hands. If you can't, use your strap, use your support. Use the extra space, the length to support you into this pose. Opening into this armpit, keeping the upper arm towards the ear. Breathing into wherever you feel this the most. Let the breath happen Deep breaths in and out through the nose. One more. And come out, release out. And let's just, after that one, which is quite nice, take the fingertips to the shoulders, roll the elbows forward, up and back. Couple more times, releasing any tension. And let's go the other way. And then we're going to come to take the legs out in front. So both legs are out in front. Let's take a twist. We're going to take the left knee in, step that foot over, press the foot down, press the left foot down, right arm wraps the leg, hug in first, left arm reaches, reach it up. Make the space to bring the arm then behind, the back down, the fingertips come down to touch down, and we're twisting to the left. Keeping the right leg flexed, the right foot flexed, the right leg dynamic. Keep hugging the knee into the chest. Inhale, maybe unravel slightly. And exhale, come back into your twist. Use your breath in and out. Dynamic movements. One more. Release, come through center, left leg comes long and right knee in, stepping the right foot over, press the right foot down and wrap with the left arm. Reach with the right arm, reach and lengthen, come down behind the back, fingertips come down, use your fingertips for support and feel into your twist on this side. Again, use your breath, inhale, unravels you back slightly out, and exhale, you come back, twisting through the upper spine and the neck. Close the eyes and feel into the twist. Unraveling to come out. So come out and bring the soles of the feet together. Press the feet together and allow for space for the knees, the hips. You're on your sit bones. We'll take a fold, rounding through the spine. Hands can rest on the feet or down either side of the feet. Let the head go round into the spine. In and out through the nose. Let yourself go here. With each exhalation, softening into hips, knees. Two more breaths. Inhale, come out, bring the knees together, and here take a moment to wrap arms, release forehead down to knees if it will rest, giving yourself a squeeze. And lifting up, we'll come onto our backs, scooch forward to the front of the mat. Here, reach out through the arms, sitting tall, reaching, come down, reach through the fingers, roll down through the spine, feet stay on the ground, engaging lower abdominal muscles, calm down slowly through each vertebrae, arms reaching up and overhead, and bring them back down by the side, release them down. Let them touch back down. Draw the knees in, hug in, squeeze back in. Release the feet down, release them down, arms down by the side. And we'll come into bridge, moving bridge with the arms and the hips lifting. Inhale, reach up and over as the hips lift. Exhale, coming all the way back down. So go with the movement. Inhale, reaches, hips lift. And exhale, release down. We'll take the knees back in. This time hold with the hands, fingertips down towards the feet. Drawing the knees into the chest and letting them move away on an inhale, holding knees. Exhale, use your tummy muscles to exhale the knees in. Inhale, lower the lower back. Go with the breath. Inhale, knees move away, and exhale, draw them back in. Inhale, release feet down. We'll go again with our bridges. Inhale, lifting hips, reaching arms, reach and lift. Exhale, once more. Inhale and exhale. Knees back in, taking that other movement again. Keep hold of the knees. Inhale, they move away. Exhale, use your tummy muscles back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Next time, knees move away, feet back down. And we take another bridge. This time we're lifting up. So lift up hips, reach arms up overhead. Keep the hips lifted, keep the arms behind the back. Sweep the arms out wide, so let the arms come out wide, round and down. So they're coming back down by the side of the body. This time take shoulders underneath the back if you can, lifting up a little bit higher, interlacing fingers, glutes engaged, hamstrings engaged, holding your bridge. Breathing here. Staying for a little bit longer. Release the shoulders, come down, slowly, slowly come all the way down to release. And we'll come back to the shape we took as we began our practice, taking the left ankle to the right thigh. Figure 4, flex into the left foot. If this feels enough, staying or picking up the right foot, taking your interlace, either the hands hold the back of the right thigh or they hold the shin below the knee. Take a gentle rock to come into the shape. So often find if you're still feeling tight in the hips, let yourself move first. And then when you naturally feel like you can come more into your still shape, come into the stillness, and we hold here. Feeling the stretch into the left gluteus muscle. And we're coming out, we're swapping sides. Right ankle to left thigh, flex into the right foot, feel into the shape on this side. And if you lifted the foot on the other side, lifting, interlacing, holding the back of the thigh or the shin. Take your rock first, take movement to ease into hips. And yeah, then when you're ready, you take your stillness. How does this side feel compared to the other side? Allow yourself to ask, not judging though, just noticing and feeling, how does this side feel? As we stay in the shape, breathing into any areas of tension in the body. And let's come out, releasing the feet. So taking the left foot towards the groin as close as you can, the heel towards the groin, and then bring the right heel into the left foot. So knees are out wide. Take the arms up into a diamond shape, opening into the hips, the shoulders, releasing the weight of the body. Letting go with each exhalation breath. And one more. And then we'll change the cross of the feet. So just bring the right heel in towards the groin, the left foot comes towards the right, swapping. And notice how that side feels, well, that cross, the difference. Just balancing out through the hips. Let go once more with each exhalation breath. Take a moment to be here. Be with the sensations. Breathe into the sensations. And another breath. Release the legs long. Take a nice full body stretch, pointing into the toes, reaching into those fingers up above the head. Stretch into the whole of the body with a breath. And let's get ready now for our final part of the practice, Shavasana. I invite you to pop on any layers to stay warm. If it's warm where you are and you don't need to, just let yourself come onto the back. So take your time. Find a blanket if you need that extra bit of warmth. And bring yourself down to the floor when you're ready. We'll take one tense into the whole body. So make fists, raise the arms, scrunch into the feet, scrunch glutes together, scrunch face. Really tense, tense, tense into the whole body. Tensing, 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 tensing. And release arms, soften glutes, relax legs. Melt into the mat. Let the ground support the weight of your body. So staying here for our relaxation. And I invite you to listen into the sounds of the wind chime. Allow the sounds to wash into the body as you relax the body, relax all of the muscles. Close the eyes if you haven't done so already, and let go of the breath. Come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Staying conscious, listening into these sounds. As the sounds dissipate, really allowing all of those sounds to absorb into all of the cells of your body, coming into a deep relaxation, staying as you are to rest for another few minutes or so in complete stillness and silence. Taking some time to come back into your body. Breathing in and out more deeply. Beginning to move the body, move the fingers, the toes, any other movements. Take your time. Drawing knees into the chest, giving yourself one more hug, one more squeeze. And take the knees out to one side, release onto your side, let the legs be heavy for a moment longer. Come to seated when you're ready. Use your hands, keeping eyes closed for a moment longer. Once you come to your seat, rubbing the palms briskly together. Rub those palms, generate the warmth, generate the energy between the palms, cupping them then over both eyes, resting palms over eyes, allowing the eyes to absorb the warmth, the energy from your hands. Release hands together, hands come together, pressing the thumbs into the sternum, bowing the head down. Allow yourself to take another moment to feel grateful for your body, your energy and your breath. And we'll close our practice here. Thank you for joining me, everybody.